So we're at the business end of the Dream 11 IPL, and it's down to the final four to battle for the title of champions of 2020. Table toppers Mumbai Indians are down to face second place Delhi Capitals in Qualifier 1 in Dubai tomorrow, the winner advancing straight to the final. On Friday, Sunrisers Hyderabad will take on Royal Challengers Bangalore in the Eliminator in Abu Dhabi. The loser of this contest will be knocked out, while the winner will play the loser of Qualifier 1 in Qualifier 2 on Sunday for a place in the final on November 10. I'm joined by my good friend and performance analyst, Saurabh Walkar, all the way in India. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
So Saurabh has also worked with the Board of Control for Cricket in India, the Mumbai cricket team, and the IPL franchise Rajasthan Royals, the very first winners of the IPL in 2008. He was also part of the Guyana Amazon Warriors setup for the last 2 seasons. So lots of experience in terms of what takes place on the cricket field. So before we get into the discussion on the final four, I just want to get your general thoughts on what has transpired over the past 6 weeks in the United Arab Emirates, the IPL being played for the very first time behind closed doors.
IPL, it's been a big tournament since last 13 years. And as we spoke last time, all big players, all big guns been participating in this tournament. And they are willing to perform well. I mean, they give their 100%. And if you see, this is the first time ever happened. Till the last game, nobody was sure what the top 4 teams. That thing keeping everyone on the toes, and they've been following league games till the last match.
Yeah. And that was the fascinating thing about this year's tournament. Right up towards the end of the league stage, we didn't know who were the teams that would end up in the final four. And at one point, I think 7 of those teams were in contention for the final four spot. CSK came out a bit early. But a very good tournament overall. I like the competitive nature, and that was one of the standouts for me this year.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the points table, few of the teams are on the 14. They got qualified, but few teams are on the 14 points, but they didn't qualify just because of net run rate. So I think there's so much of learning process to the franchise. Even if you are losing out, or even if you are not able to chase a big score, make sure you are reaching to the good total, and you have that net run rate in your mind, and you play and you plan accordingly. This might help you at the later stage of the game.
Right. The last time we spoke, I did ask you about some of the young Indian players that we can look forward to in this IPL. You mentioned Tushar Deshpande of Delhi Capitals, Yashasvi Jaiswal of Rajasthan Royals, Ravi Bishnoi of Kings 11's Punjab, Ruturaj Gaikwad of Chennai, and Devdutt Padikkal of Royal Challengers Bangalore. I was particularly impressed with Devdutt Padikkal. I think he's a very good batsman. But you must be pleased with what you've seen from these guys, especially Padikkal and Gaikwad towards the end of that campaign.
Yeah, Padikkal and Gaikwad, I've seen them in the domestic circuit, and the way they were playing, and the way they were approaching towards the game, it was fantastic. And you can if you see them batting, you can get a feel of they might do well in the upper stage. When I saw them at the domestic circuit, and the similar things happened. The way Devdutt Padikkal designed his innings in most of the IPL games, it was like it doesn't looking like he was playing his first IPL. He was very mature cricketer. Even the Ruturaj Gaikwad in the later stage of the IPL. He in the first few games he didn't get the spot where he used to play normally at the opening slot. He got the number 4 slot, or sometimes number 5 slot. But since he started opening the innings, the way he played in last 4 or 5 games was amazing.
Qualifier 1 happening tomorrow, Mumbai Indians versus Delhi Capitals. How do you see that one going? Top 2 teams play.
I think it's going to be a tight game because I see them as a finalist of the this season as well. So I think it's going to be a tough match. I mean, neck-to-neck games.
Right, so you see one of them going, the 2 teams in the final?
Yeah.
Your favorite then?
Yes, my favorite is DC.
Really? Young
Yeah,
team,
because,
youngsters.
young captain from Mumbai, then few more players from Mumbai, Prithvi Shaw, Tushar, Ajinkya, they all been in the DC. So I'm just supporting my boys in the IPL.
All right, let's talk about eliminator now. The eliminator with RCB and Sunrisers. Sunrisers defeating Mumbai Indians by 10 wickets to make it into the playoff. How do you see that one going?
I think the momentum is with SRH. The way they played last 3 games or 4 games been amazing, and the way RCB played last 4 games, they've been on their losing streak, and SRH is on their winning streak. I think the momentum is the key in playoffs. So SRH is having the upper hand in the eliminator.
All right, finally, you mentioned that you're going with Delhi Capitals in that final with Mumbai Indians, right?
Yeah.
What would give Delhi Capitals the edge over Mumbai, though, in your estimation?
I think the fast bowling attack which DC has. I mean, I think they're gonna dominate the Mumbai's top order. That's what I feel.
Okay, so you're going for Rabada and Noike over Bolt and Bumrah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Thanks, Avi.